look at both sides of the coin and try to make a decision. Why do we blindly vote Democrat? Have you ever asked yourself that why? And Democrats have never done nothing for black people ever in the history of America. Zero.
The show you've been waiting for. If this is your first time tuning into the Miguel Lopez show, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so we can continue bringing the best content. This is your favorite conservative channel. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's going on. It is not just me. It is just not me. It is not my immediate family. It is not you that tuning into this channel. Everybody in America is getting tired of the Democratic lies, of the Democratic plantation, of Democrats of our own race, of our own colors, calling us racist because we choose to go Republican, because we are voting for what's best for America, because we are open-minded, because we have common sense, because we do not lack intellectual capacity. So the result is they call us racist. I can be racist as a Hispanic person. So Hispanic people call me racist because I'm voting for Trump. Make it make sense. Oh, because I don't want to vote for the Democrats who have done nothing for me. I'm racist. Wake up. Telling you right now, wake up. Listen to these people. Black people, Hispanic people, white people, Asian people. All of the people in America, that's what Trump stands for. Trump wants to make everyone who's here legally better. The Democrats, they want to bring illegals into the country and give them benefits that we gotta fight and work our lives off just to get. Some of you guys are unable to afford housing, to afford groceries, to afford your bills, to afford even going out with your significant others. Yet, these illegal immigrants come here and they get housing, money, cell phone, and don't have to worry about paying anything. What will happen if you don't pay your bills? So, I'm gonna let you on that. But remember, not just from your conservative #1 person here. Everybody's waking up. I am so glad that these people, let me say how they say in Spanish, they got the cojones to come out and say it publicly. They not scared of letting you know why are they voting Republican, why are they going for DJT in this next election, why they don't follow the Democratic rules, why they broke free from the Democratic shackles. And it's just something amazing. It is so fulfilling to see this happen. That is not just me and the few conservative guys that I've known online, but there are so many of us out there. And yes, if you are a person of color, if you are Hispanic, if you are Asian, come out there, say it publicly. Why are you voting Republican? Why you support the Republican Party? Why you are not falling for the same BS that the Democratic Party has been saying for decades and decades and decades? I forgot what president said, but there was a president that said that he's gonna have the black population voting Democrats for the next 200 years. And people laugh, but look at it right now. Look, Kamala Harris has done nothing for the country. She was the first person to get off the presidential debate campaign in 2020. She didn't even get one single delegate. And you think she's the person capable of being the commander-in-chief, the next president? No, she's not number 47. Number 47 is number 45. Get that right. And I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let you see this video of these people talking and saying why they are going Republican, why they don't believe in this Democratic bullcrap that they've been spinning day in and day out. Listen to them, because I cannot make this up. Like I said before, I cannot make this up. And it's so fulfilling, so refreshing, especially Charleston White, listen to the part that he's talking, because if you are smart, you are going to see and realize that what he's saying is nothing but the truth.
I told you during the primary to hold on, Trump, because we're coming. And we came and we pulled you through the primary. And I'm telling you again, Trump, hold on, because we're coming. We didn't come this far with you to drop the ball now in the general. See how it was under 2016 under you and how it is up under Harris-Biden. See, when you was in office, Trump, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment for about $1,200, $1,300. When you left office and Harris-Biden took over, that same apartment went to about $2,000. When you was in office, Trump, you could take $5 and you can buy you a loaf of bread, a carton of eggs, fix your egg sandwich, you can eat. Now, up under Harris-Biden, you got to decide if you want those eggs or that bread with that same $5.
It's hard out here being a black conservative. Lord. But riddle me this. How is it that a black identifying, brown-skinned, Southeast Asian heritage woman can openly choose a white man to marry and openly pick a white VP, but as soon as I, a black woman who has been black her whole entire life, married to a black man, have black kids, as soon as I choose a white man and I say openly that I support Donald J. Trump, I'm a racist. Why is that? And she's not. How is that? How is that? Make it make sense.
I need you to pay attention to this. The left said that DJT wants to be a dictator and that he's gonna use lawfare and says all this shit about DJT, and most of the people on the, the left-wing loony, the sheeple, they jump for it and say yay. But on the other hand, just take a minute, just about a minute, and look at this. Donald Trump was a Democrat. He left the Democratic plantation, ran against them, beat them. Ever since then, he's been going to court. Lawfare after lawfare. The Democrats said that Donald Trump would do that. Okay, let me give you another example. Tulsi Gabbard, another Democrat, ran against Kamala, destroyed her in the, the 2020 Democratic primary. Yeah. Destroyed her, dragged her. It was pitiful. She stayed there for a little bit. Cool, no problem. But then she decided to walk away from the Democratic plantation. You know what they do immediately? Put her on a terrorist watch list. And now, she's a flight risk.
He's saying that people are calling him a sellout because he's a Mexican and he's voted for Trump or has become a Republican now. That's bullshit. When people think that because we're Mexican, we're gonna be Democrats and voting for all these stupid ass ideas they're bringing to the table, it's wrong. We are not. Mexicans, we are the most conservative people on the planet. I remember, I grew up in Mexico. Fortunately, I was born in Texas, so I didn't have to go through the struggles of getting the immigration, the green card. Hector did, but he did it through the legal channels. And when you do it through the legal channels, you understand how to do it. And that's what pisses me off, that you have other countries, piece of shit, criminals that are coming right through our border, open borders. And this is what this guy is talking about in his video. Again, Hector Leal 697, I believe it is. And we're not sellouts because we're Mexican Republicans. We're patriots. We're people who love the country that has provided us so much. I mean, I brought my kid up, my son, to be a Republican. Goddamn proud of it. He lives up on our ranch.
That's why they have to go get the rappers when it's time for us to vote.
Yeah.
In no other time outside of voting do you see them stand next to Megan, stand next to Quavo. No other time do they do this.
Yeah.
The last time we saw them do this, they were standing with Diddy. And Diddy was rocking the vote or die as he was in the hole, but he was trying to get us to vote or die. You don't think they knew Diddy was doing that back then and the rumors still circulated around him, but they still got him and said, vote or die, y'all. Diddy pushed the whole campaign to vote or die. So every 8 years, they're going to get a bunch of rapper celebrities and stand with them, and we don't ever see it again. Why won't they go stand with Ice Cube? Trump did. Think about that, man. Why won't Kamala and them go look at what Ice Cube put down? Biden wouldn't look at it. No Democratic looked at it. Trump went and peeked at it. Yeah. And Ice Cube got a lot of flack from black people because he let Trump look at it. You're supposed to let both of them look at it and see who can do what. Why are we stuck on one side? Why do we only look at one side of the coin? Why don't we ever look at both sides of the coin and try to make a decision? Why do we blindly vote Democrat? Have you ever asked yourself that why? And Democrats have never done nothing for black people ever in the history of America. Zero. Other than giving them government entitlements. So let me just say this. The Democratic and the Liberal Party is our slave plantation because that's where we come from as slaves. And that's facts. So you got some people say, well, the party switched during Lyndon B. Johnson. No. The Democrats became very clever during Nixon's Southern strategy. It was called Nixon's Southern strategy, not LBJ. LBJ was the one that came along and said, I'm going to have these voting Democrat for the next 200 years. It's only been 50 years. So we got another 150 years before we change our voting pattern. By way of L.B. Johnson, the Democratic president. And he called us, he said it. I'm going to have these voting Democrat for the next 200 years. That's why you vote Democrat. You're programmed to do it.
Okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's waking up. We are not supporting this Democratic Party. We're not falling for the same bullcrap. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Don't forget, if you haven't done it, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you know